Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the public auction of 62 Brentwood Drive, Wantirna. My name is Peter Nichols, Managing Director of KR Peters Real Estate, and with me here today I have Steve Bysouth and Laura Finlayson. So if you've got any questions that you want to ask, please they're in the crowd. I was going to say to you, if you want to come closer in, there's a bit of traffic. If you want to come over here so that I don't have to yell, please come in as close as you can. It gives me great pleasure today to offer this block of land for private auction. The contracts have been prepared by Maddox and have been on display for the last half an hour. I do not propose to read the contracts in their entirety. I will go through, give a brief description of the contract. You can see what we're offering here today, and then I'm going to ask you for your bidding so you can all tell me what the block's worth. The contract of sale shows the vendor's agent as KR Peters. The vendor is the Knox City Council, and I must stress that this was part of the original subdivision, so we're actually selling what was once a reserve. We're not selling an adjoining block of land that's been subdivided or whatever, so it's never been owned. So whoever buys it here today will be the first owner. So it's never been rated. The purchaser's name will be inserted here shortly. We are seeking a deposit of 10% on the fall of the hammer and the residue within 60 days unless you've made prior arrangements. Attached to the contract of sale, we have a guarantee clause that we will ask the directors of the company to execute, and if you are looking at buying and then nominating, we have that provision in the contract today, but you need to do that within 10 days prior to settlement. Attached to the contract of sale, we have the vendor statement, and the vendor statement shows, as I mentioned before, the most important, so as I mentioned before, there's the council rates haven't been rated before. At the moment, there is a figure of $216 that is due for 2018, which is for the state government service property levy. Attached to the section 32, which is the most important document, is the certificate of title. The certificate of title shows that we have a frontage of 13.47 metres facing the street here. We have on my left hand side 29.67 metres, and on the right hand side 27.43 metres, and across the back we have 12.97, a total of 375 square metres. And I must stress that there are no easements on the blocks, so the block there's no encumbrances, no easements on the title. It's known as Lot 1, 375 square metres. We also have the block of land. It's under the municipality of Knox. It's under the Knox planning scheme. It's in a residential zone, Schedule 2. There is no money owing on land tax, and there is no road widening from Vic Roads or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the contract of sale that we're offering here today. Are there any questions on the contract of sale? Okay, I'd just like to say a few words about the block of land and the position and what we're offering here today. It's a little gem. Every once in a while a little gem comes on the market, and this is one of them. If you're a first home buyer and you want to get into the property market, if you're a second home buyer or third home buyer and you're wanting to downsize, you want to stay in the area, if your kids are wanting to buy, it's basically, if you want to build a new home, build your dream, if you want to, it ticks all the boxes. I hate to say it, but it ticks all the boxes. And then what makes the area so sought after and has for a long time is all the good schools that are within the area. You've got Templeton Primary, Wantirna College, you've got the Knox School down the road, you've got St Luke's, Regency Park, you've got the Waverley Christian College. So everything, all the good schools are here. You've got Parks, Templeton Primary, then you've got Studfield, which is a very, very easy short walk, only two streets away. Eastland, Westfield, the Glen. You've got route bus 737 along Stud Road, which takes you to back to the Glen Waverley to the railway station. So basically everything is here. Ladies and gentlemen, any questions on what we're offering here today? Okay, well there's a question I'd like to ask you, and that is 62 Brentwood Drive, Wantirna. We're here to sell. Make no mistake, the sold sign will be going up here. We've given out in excess of 22 contracts for this property so far. I'm in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Do I see an opening bid? We're here to sell. It doesn't matter where we start, it's where we finish that counts. I know there's quite a few of you here that have shown quite a bit of interest. I prefer that I'm not the ones doing the vendor bidding here today. It's nice to see some familiar faces in the crowd. I'm in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Start me where you like. We sold 113 blocks in Wantirna Rise in one day, and they've been selling, well, I think if you've been looking and you're looking, you know what they've been selling for. It's ridiculous. Harcrest, they've walked out the door. This is a unique opportunity to buy here today. I'm in your hands. Start me where you like. As I said, I prefer that you start me and that I don't have to start. You're all silent. I know you're here to buy. Well, I'll get the auction going. I don't want to do this, but I'll get the auction going and I'll make a vendor bid at 500. At $500,000 on bid. At $500,000 only, cheapest chips, and I'll take a $50,000 rise if you like. It's in your best interest, ladies and gentlemen, that you bid now, because if you're the highest bidder, you'll have the first right of refusal to negotiate with us in the event that we do have to pass the property in, and I'd be very surprised if that happens. At $500,000 on bid, I'm looking for $550. At $500,000 for the first call. At $500,000 for the second call. At $500,000 for the third call. I'll take 50 anywhere if you like. You're silent. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, ladies and gentlemen. I'll make one more vendor bid at $550, and then I won't make any more bids. At $550,000 I'll now bid, and I'll take $20,000 rises if you like. At $550,000 on bid for the first call. At $550,000 for the second call. It's great buying at this price, ladies and gentlemen. At $550,000 for the third call. I must stress to you that if you're considering buying, now's the time you should be putting your hand up. I know what's going to happen. If I have to pass the property in, you're going to come racing up to me and saying, Pete, can we buy? Can we buy? What's the price? Da-da-da. And you'll end up having a bidding war. Make no mistake. I'm looking for $570. At $550 on bid. At $555 now, thank you, sir. At $555,000. At $555,000. First bid over here. At $555,000. At $555,000 for the first call. I'll take 5 if you like, ladies and gentlemen. At $555,000 for the second call. At $560 now. At $560,000. At $560,000, the bid's right here. At $565. At $565 I have. At $565,000. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake. The property will be sold. We're on the market and we'll be selling. At $565 to the gentleman over here. It'll be the buy of 2017 in Wantirna. At $565, first call. 570? 570 now. At 570 I have 75. At 575, the bid's over there against you, sir, and anyone else that wants to jump in. At 575 for the first call. Do I see 580, sir? I'm selling. At 575. At 580 now. At 580 I have. At 580, 585. At 585. At 585. At 585 for the first call. Second call. 590 now. At 590. At 590. You ran me off to 6, sir? 95. Sir, do you want to ram me off to 6? It's going to get sold. No second chance here. 600 I have. At 600,000. At $600,000. Great buying. At $600,000 for the first call. At 600,000 for the second call. 605 now. At 605 now. At 605,000 to my left. Against you here, sir, and anyone else that wants to join in. At 605, the bid's there, looking for 610. I'll take 1,000. You've been with me, you've been good. You're not going to sick, I'm sorry, but it's at 605 on bid. At 605, first, second, third and final call. We're selling. You out, sir? 605, third and final call. Sold. Congratulations. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day. And thank you, Melbourne, for holding off the rain. And thank you, auction reporters.